Today I'm going to be showing you some alternatives to downward facing dog. These will be a great option for you if you're experiencing any discomfort with the pose, or if you have any shoulder injuries or any back issues. So the first one is to use yoga blocks. So I will take my regular down dog, but I will elevate my arms so that it's a little bit more comfortable to access. So I just take my hands onto the blocks and then I come into my regular downward facing dog. And obviously you can change the height of the blocks depending on what you have available, but it just enables the pose to feel a little bit more comfortable. The next option is to come into a regular child's pose. So I'll sink my weight back, I take all the pressure off my wrists, off my shoulders, and just take a seat here comfortably. The third option will be to come into puppy pose. Puppy pose means keeping your hips over the knees, so keep the hips nice and high, and just take the chest down towards the mat as best you can. Now this can be quite intense for your chest and for your back, but see how you get on. It's a lovely opening for the shoulders and for the chest, but if you have any shoulder issues or any injuries, I would not recommend taking this option. The final alternative is dolphin pose. Now dolphin pose is an advanced pose, so it's essentially harder to access than down dog itself. However, it is a great one for lengthening the hamstrings and the back of the legs. But as in the last pose, if you have any shoulder issues or you're not able to open up your shoulders enough, this probably isn't going to be the best one to take. It's essentially down dog done on your forearms. So I'll come into the position and spread my fingers. My forearms are shoulder width apart, distance-wise. And then I'll come into the same shape as I do with my down dog. So I'm still essentially creating that V shape with my body, but now I'm taking the weight into the forearms rather than predominantly over the wrist area. Now you will notice in this position that my heels are considerably higher than they are in down dog, because there's a lot more distance for the legs to cover now. So again, if it's too intense, you can knee bend and then release. So hopefully this has given you a few more ideas and some other possibilities. And remember, you can sink any of these into your sun salutation and put together a variation that works best for you. As always, if you have any questions on any of the content in this class or any other questions about your yoga practice, please do not hesitate to get in touch. I hope you have a lovely day.